Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Draining Plays. I am back with another video, and I would like to talk about before I start my video that in the next couple weeks I may miss a couple daily uploads, and I might not have the greatest content. I think I will, and I really hope I will, and this could all be perfect, but I'm in the middle of college apps right now, and if you've ever gone through that process, you have to write. I'm applying to 12 colleges, and I probably have to write around 8 different essays, so it's a lot of work, and I have to do all the applications, get all the teacher recommendations. It is a lot of work, and unfortunately, my deadline for a lot of my colleges I'm applying to is November 1st, so I might be a little busy in the next 2 to 3 weeks or so. This could maybe not affect me at all, but I'm just letting you guys know that it might affect me just a little bit. But without further ado, here is Motivational Monday, Episode 7. So how is everybody doing on this beautiful Monday? It was actually a very good day today. I don't know why, I just had a really good day. It was very nice outside, and for Monday, it was actually a very good day. So today in Motivational Monday, Episode 7, I would like to talk about high school advice. And this is just advice for people going into high school, or if they're already in high school, or just anything like that. And I would just like to clarify in the beginning of this, I'm no expert on high school. I'm not just like some guy who just studies all these patterns in high school who knows how to make my high school experience good. I just have been a high school student for the past 4 years. I am a senior in high school. This is my final year, and in my opinion, like I feel like I know what makes people have the best experience, and I know what makes me have the best experience in high school. So there are 3 things, in my opinion, where you'll have a good high school experience. The first one is grades. Now, this all affects what your future plans are. If you want to grow up and you want to go to college, you have to get good grades. And I'm going through the process of college apps right now, as I said in the beginning of the video. And a lot of it comes down to your grades, whether you get into a college or not. So when I say this, I mean you can't really have you can slack off a little bit in high school if you're not trying to go to a very good college. But if there's a college that you really want to go to and you don't meet their credentials, it's going to be hard for you to get into that college. So in high school, I know some kids and I know people who slacked off like their first 2 years. And then when junior year came around, it got harder. They might have slacked off a little bit. And then by the end of it, and the beginning of the senior year, they're like, all right, now we have to try to get into college. That does not work out. You have to try your best throughout all of high school and just basically every single grade. Maybe not second semester senior, because when I'm like that, I'm going to slack off because I already got into college. But your first 3 years are very important. But again, it all matters what your goal is. If you want to go to a good college and you've had a dream school and you want to meet their credentials, then you have to strive to probably get above their credentials if you want to be guaranteed to get in. And again, that's just your preference. If you're not going to college, maybe high school grades aren't super important to you. But hey, you still need to graduate at the end of the day. And maybe if you're dropping out of high school, then again, you probably shouldn't even be watching this video. But again, grades, I disagree with the point that grades aren't important because they don't define you, but just the system that we're in society right now, grades are super important. So that was the first thing. The second thing, and what I believe is the most important thing to have a good high school experience, is you have to put yourself out there. You can't just stay in the same circle of friends your whole life. And that, to me, that's a big part of high school, is finding new friends, making new friends, doing new experiences. That's what made at least my high school experience a lot better than it would have been if I didn't. Throughout 9th and 10th grade, my circle was sort of small. Like I had around 10 really best friends, and that might not seem like a small circle to you, but my school has so much diversity that there's so many different types of people that it would be kind of weird if you only hung out with, say, 10 people and you didn't really talk to other people. And I did that to a certain extent. Once junior year came around, I started to branch out and make a lot of new friends while keeping my old friends and staying as close as I was. And I think that's really important, is that when I say this, I mean you still have to stay. You can still, if you like your friends and you want to stay close to them all you want. Don't forget about them. That's a mistake some people make, is that they kind of just branch out and they lost their old friends and they're like, hey, why aren't you guys friends anymore? Well, you became friends with so-and-so and you don't talk to us anymore. That's part of it. That's definitely part of it. You can't just leave in the dust unless they're putting you down or something, then maybe. But I mean, just put yourself out there. I've in the past 4 years, I've done a very good job of going to sporting events at my school. And this is another thing. even if you're not interested in the sport, sporting events are such a good way to meet new people because you're all crammed into these stands and you kind of have to talk to each other. It's really cool. Like, I feel like I've gone to at least 3/4 of every football game at my high school from freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And senior year, I've gone to every single football game, including away games. You saw in Storytown with Journey, and I drove an hour and a half. You have to put yourself out there, try new things, join a club. Even if you're not interested in the sport, you can just at least try it. Get active. Make new friends, branch out, and that's one of the most important things to having a good high school experience is not being afraid of your limits and just striving to have just a good time. And I was fortunate through high school that I had very close friends from my high school, but I also have another really good close group of friends from another high school. So I got lucky in that department, but still I can't see like those other friends at school, so I had to make more friends. And I think this year especially I've done a really good job of that, is branching out and staying good friends with all my old friends, staying good friends with all, my friends I talked about from 9th and 10th grade, still very good friends with them, but also branching out and making a lot of new friends, as I'm pretty close with a good amount of people right now. And I think I'm not here to like brag or anything, say like, oh, I'm close to all these people, I'm so cool. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that has made my high school experience better, is trying to be friends with more people than I was at least 9th, 10th grade, because I think, in my opinion, 11th, 12th grade so far have been a lot better than my 9th and 10th grade. So again, I'm not trying to say like, oh, well, look at all my friends and stuff. I'm just saying if you want to have a good high school experience, at least in my experience, that has helped me. Putting myself out there, go to a football game, go to a play, join a club, do all this stuff, because you'll make more friends and you'll have a better time. Now, that is probably the most important thing, is branching yourself out and trying new things. The third thing that I want to say is just have a good time. And don't do anything stupid which will mess up your future, but just have a good time. Try new things, as I said before. And again, I said earlier, you have to worry about grades if you want to do all this stuff, but you can also live a little. And that's another big part, is that 9th and 10th grade, I didn't really do much outside of, like, I would do stuff outside school. I'd hang out with people, but I was just nervous to meet new people outside of my school and, live a little, try new things. And over the past 2 years, I've done that, and my life's been a lot better. Just just living life in high school. You only get it for 4 years, so at least have fun with it. Have fun with it. You can have fun in class, for crying out loud. And I don't know. I just feel like you have to live a little in high school, because you only have it for 4 years. And once those 4 years are done, you're going to go to college. You're going to get a job. You're going to do whatever you want to do after high school. But those 4 years, you'll cherish for the rest of your life if you have fun. If you just, again, this is kind of contradicting what I said earlier, just a tad, but if you go throughout high school just caring about grades, not doing anything social, you're going to look back on it thinking, wow, I wish I did more. And, you just got to live a little in high school, try new things, make friends, as I said, as the third one and the second one kind of go into each other, living a little, trying new things. But again, you only get it for 4 years, and it's going to pass. It passed by super fast for me. I still remember first day of school, walking in, so scared a senior was going to beat me up or something. I still remember that to this day. It's honestly crazy. I'm a senior right now. I don't know where my childhood went, but again, you just got to live a little. You got to try new things. That's the biggest thing to have a high school experience. So overall, in my opinion, and this has made me have a good high school experience, and I think it will help you guys too. If you want to go to college, work on your grades at least a certain point. It's not even hard to get all B's. It's really not. It actually is pretty easy to get all B's. You just have to apply yourself just a little bit. And even if you want to get all C's and go to like some college that accepts that, that's super easy to do. And it may be different for me, but I feel like you don't have to put that much effort in to get all B's. Secondly, put yourself out there, try new things. I can't stress that enough. That has helped me have a good high school experience, and it will help you have a good high school experience. And the third thing, live a little in high school, try new things, live life, have a good time. Those are the 3 things that I live by in high school, and they've helped me have a good high school experience. And I think that you guys will have a good high school experience if you follow this advice. I'm glad I made this video, because I wanted to make something like this for a long time, giving advice to people about stuff. And if you need advice on anything, comment down below, and I'm happy to give my input on it. So yeah, that was the video for today, guys. Motivational Monday number 7 on high school advice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I've got daily zombies content and other videos like this every single day. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you want more Motivational Mondays, comment what you would like me to talk about. So that is the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Peace out, everybody, and stay draining.